Alright, chat, YouTube, it's deck time. This time for a little bit of Cecil Ketrafrog. This is a list that McWinsauce did super well with. Hold on. Cecil Ketrafrog. Alright, this is a list that McWinsauce did very, very well with. I think it was in a modern showcase. He's playing 3 copies of Cecil because he felt like it was the best one drop for the deck. Because he wasn't really a fan of playing any sort of guide, pride, shenanigans. He felt like it took up too much spot or too many spaces in the deck. Because the space is kind of tight when you want to play Psychic Frog and Ketramose and Relic. So there's 2 copies of Ephemerate for the Solitudes, for the Overlords, if you get the Overlord down, for the Flickerwisp. But mostly just a scam Solitude. Then you got the Cecils, you can protect Cecil with Ephemerate also. 4 copies of Fatal Push removal, some Thoughtseize for hand disruption, a couple copies of Relic for graveyard hate, and also synergy with the Ketramose. Some Phelias to blink our Overlords, a couple copies of Emperor Bones as well to return the Overlord from the graveyard and give it haste. Got Psychic Frog ×4 to synergize with the Ketramose because you can exile 3 cards from your graveyard and then draw a card. A couple copies of Flickerwisp so you can flicker the Overlord too. Boggart Trawlers and MDFC, same with the Witch Enchanter. You can pick them up off the Overlord. And then 1 Prismatic Ending for a removal spell as well. Along with, of course, our 4 Solitudes. Mana base wise, pretty standard. As for mana base, we've got 1 Meticulous Archive, 1 Shadowy Backstreet, 1 Watery Grave, 1 Hallowed Fountain, just a very small blue splash because it's mostly just for this frog, and then a couple sideboard consigns. 2 High Noons also for any of the multi-spell decks that are playing Cutter or Storm. Some Clarion Conqueror is very good against Brood Scale, very good against any of the Mox Amber decks, Mox Opal decks. Wrathless Guy is very good against Energy, Consign for Eldrazi, Thoughtseize for Hand Disruption, Ketramose, and then 2 Vindicates for Land Destruction. Let's try it out. Hand's pretty good. I don't hate it. Snot Sneeze. Johnny, Ocelot Pride, Galvanic Static Prison. I'm going to take a Johnny. I think it's just the single strongest card in their hand. Why didn't you unban anything? My bad. As head of Wizards Research and Design, I should have unbanned stuff. And I would like to give a formal apology to all of Twitch chat for the heinous crimes I've committed. And we picked up a Flage. Galv, Static Prison. I'm going to take Static Prison. Is there a Watery Grave in this list? I believe there was. I looked at it during the deck. Yeah, Watery Grave. No magenta lining, just sadness. Sounds like something I'd say. Just sadness. I'm already down to 13. I'm not even playing Death Chat on my deck. Tap land, go, and then we're going to flash in the Dog and then play Ketramose. I think I'll trade the Gal for a Dog since we got 2 of them. One day I'll learn how these Verges tap on Magic Online. One day. We just leave with the Dog again. Not necessarily have to play Ketramose this turn. Can flash in the Dog and Surveil, try to find Overlord. $19 to $10. Alright, now we get the guaranteed draw card. Oh my god, one day. Because it looks like the one on the left should go first, and it's the one on the right with the Verges that go first. It's so frustrating. Shee. I said not really. I thought I should activate it now, right? If I activate it now, then I get to blink the Emperor Bones and reset it. And then Flasia's gone thanks to the finality counter. No. I should have left him as a 4/4. Shay. That's crazy. And I drew the land. Feels good, man. Local RCQ villa with vicious top deck. Okie dokie. Bullet kill me. Alright. Thoughtseize out. Wrath of the Skies in. Maybe I want third Ketramose in this matchup. I think so. Let's take third Ketramose, cut. I almost want to say Cecil. Maybe Cecil's good. What's bad? None of these cards? They're all great. Alright, one Cecil, you're out. Sorry, buddy. Boo, Wrath, this guy. Timmy. Don't look at the Clarion Conqueror in my sideboard either. Okay, this hand's bad. Real bad. I don't hate it. This hand's so good against Lantern. Double Wrath. Why not Vindicate when opponent plays lands? You're onto something. Target permanent. Okay. Things I love to see. Things I love to see. Bring me more 1-drops. I think I'm just going to take a bunch of damage this next turn. I think that's the plan. Perhaps be ready to Fatal Push a 2-drop. Oh, I can play Frog. Say be Frog. I committed a war crime. Mono white. As soon as it said mono white, I'm out. It's like mono black Eldrazi, but just this with Guide and Pride. I don't know about range reviews. Yo, meat, thank you for the raid. Appreciate you, friend. Alright. I take a lot. I take a lot, and then they're going to be very, very sad. Amogus. Thank you, good sir. What if their last card... What if their last card's Mana Tithe? I think I'm obligated to end the stream if their last card's Mana Tithe. And probably delete my account forever. Okay. Didn't have to end the stream and delete my account. Nice little 6 for 1. Into a Cecil. And a dog. What that dog do, though? Can't even delete a DB account? I could try. Day 56 of trying to delete my DB account. Torben won't let me delete it. The sad no blink dog. I'm gonna try my best to not crack a fetch. Seems like a good way to die to Flage. Or Bolt. Alright. Wrath of the Skies is broken. Yeah, this deck is actually doing more damage than the GDS. This 2 color, it's like 2.5 colors. It's doing more self damage than my 3 color deck somehow. Up against Sven, probably on some blue-red control jank. Find out on the next episode of Dingle MTG. Mulligan said good luck. Have fun. Meticulous Archive? Meticulous Archive. I think I'm good on planes. Although it might be a Bloodmoon deck, so maybe I do want the planes. Knowing Sven and how lost in the sauce Sven is, could very well be on a Bloodmoon deck. Goat Island. Balemurk. I have a feeling this is a counterspell, so I'm just gonna shock and pass. Pretty cold to Bloodmoon, pretty cold to Harbinger. To dog. Flame draw too. My modern only man, I try to be, but I did play standard at this last pro tour. I don't really stream standard though, because there's significantly less interest in standard than there is modern for me specifically, I think. Because I've built this channel upon playing modern. Also, modern's just the GO format. I don't think I need to push. Well, maybe I do push. I don't know if my dog's gonna die or not. If I draw a land, I can like Overlord Flickerwisp anyways. Oh. Pretty good. Pick up Solitude, go to combat. I think I just cast Ketramose. I wasn't sure if I was gonna need to Flickerwisp or not. What's up, Terra? Pick up Cecil. Flicker to destroy Fable. So Flicker doesn't actually destroy Fable. What I could have done was flickered the Sporific Springs and Stone Rained. But if you flicker with Fable, it just comes in as chapter 1 again and makes another Goblin Shaman. I think Flicker Wisp on the Sporific Springs was probably the correct play. Oh, on my land. Oh, sure. On my Witch Enchanter. Yeah, I could have done that too. I don't know if the Fable matters that much. I think I was more interested in actually just Stone Raining them off of their Sporific Springs. That's probably the better play than playing Ketramose. Although Ketramose sets us up pretty nicely for next turn. Kind of forgot I had a Witch Enchanter. Enduring Courage. Am I gonna die? Is this Splinter Twin? What is this? What is this dog? What the dog do? Maybe I start with Frog. Try to bait counterspell. I guess Frog might be better to resolve than Flickerwisp, because Frog actually lets me turn on Ketramose. Let's bait with Flickerwisp. Turn on Ketramose. Once more. Once more. A lot of Ephemerates. I'm doing what to Ketramose? I don't think I want to blink the Thundertrap Trainer. I just attack for 7. Blink the Frog. And let's get rid of the last 3. Alright, 7 cards in hand. Seems good. Just a measly 7 cards. And a Solitude Ephemerate and a Fatal Push. The dog. Holy schmoly, dog and a Dreadhorde Arcanist. For Flame. That's adorable. It's my pinned comment at the moment. Okay, I scooped. How you doing, guys? Congrats on your 2nd place, by the way. Absolutely crushed. Extra Ketramose seems fine. The Thoughtseize. Playing some funky Wizards list. Dreadhorde Arcanist, Enduring Dog. Yeah, more Ketramose every matchup. Thinking I want to cut Prismatic Ending. But Pending's like not that bad against Fable. We already have Witch Enchanter to cover it. I think it's okay to cut the Pending and then maybe 1 Fatal Push. I think they're base control deck, so it's probably fine. Ooh, Cecil. Well, let's play Cecil. I think I want to proactively fetch some basics as well and go get basic planes next. I'm not sure if Sven's playing Harbinger or Blood Moon or both or neither. Better safe than sorry, I think. Minus Cecil plus Ketramose on the sideboard guide. Yeah, every single time. Yo, what's up, Josh? Bin's a spell snare. Sure. Just untap. Flickerwisp. I don't think I want to play any other counter spells, so let's just keep attacking with Cecil. Just chill. I'm gonna leave a 2nd Overlord on top. Then next turn go Overlord, Overlord, maybe overwhelm the counter spells. And by that I mean, of course, we're gonna attack with Cecil first. Still just not dealing with the Cecil. I think instead of casting Overlord to Overlord, I'm just gonna cast Boggart Trawler. I think it's okay to cast something here. Rip Boggart Trawler. Flame. Draw 2. Could be Snapcaster Flame now. Alright, Cecil did the thing. Got attacked over and over until it flipped. Good job, Cecil. It's the first time you've actually done anything. Take Ketramose. I think I'm gonna cast Flickerwisp also. I'm going to eat, which is kind of scary. Type Binder. Flame Draw too, sure. At least Cecil's alive. I don't think Cecil's gonna be alive for very long, but Cecil's alive. Flame number 3, maybe? I don't think it's worth solituding the Thunder Trap Trainer just in case they find Flame off of the Thunder Trap Trainer trigger. Seems not worth it to me. Looks like they have Flame number 3. It's a lot of Flame. Impend the Overlord, pick up Flickerwisp, cast Flickerwisp, Flare O Denial. Fair enough. At least the wizard's gone. We can go surveilling. We got all our basics out of the deck already. And a not so comfy 7 life. I'm just supposed to pass and let these overlords come off as suspend, impend. I can like Solitude a Snapcaster Mage. Maybe get Sven to tap out and then go for the kill with Emperor Bones. The dog. More Flash Twist is great. Uh-oh. Reign of Glory. Hasty Enduring Courage. AKA Dog. Well, that's kind of fun for me. But like an Overlord. My Overlord. 5 cards in hand. 5 life points as well. Holy schmoly. Offspring Thunder Trap Trainer. Unholy Heat. Lightning Bolt. Uh-oh. I think that's kind of like Splendor Twin. So Unholy Heat is going to kill Overlord. I don't think there's much I can do about that. I say just pass. Overlord's here. Overlord's gonna die. Another Thunder Trap Trainer. No offspring on this Thunder Trap Trainer, which is a little bit surprising. It's a Fable of the Mirror Breaker. The synergy's insane. Another Fable. And Unholy Heat. So if I flash in Solitude, I guess I have to. It's Enduring Courage. No. 2 Unholy Heat. Maybe I should have just traded for the Enduring Courage or just Solitude the Enduring Courage. I didn't realize it was gonna kill me. They're cooking though. I think try it back maybe. Mulligan. Go back Watery Grave, and I think we just surveil on turn 1. Bin the Overlord, and then we can put it under the Emperor Bones, maybe. Could have also just topped the Overlord. Yeah, they might have Crackling Drake. I'm unsure. Frog. Relic might help. I think they either have Spell Snare or they have Stern Scolding. I'm not sure which one they have, but I think they have one or the other. So I don't really want to run either of these out yet. I haven't been the land. It's kind of close, though. Not too upset about drawing another land. Yeah, this one's running both. Do want to get a basic here also. Flame draw 2. Indeed. I do not. No mana trader's code for me. I don't think I want to fetch. I think we passed the turn. I think we can afford to do a lot of nothing. Let's play this game very slow. Trying these fatal pushes isn't helping my case, though. But trying to play this game slow. Sven loves otters. Can confirm. Cecil. I'm going to go for the Thoughtseize now. Bolt, Scolding, Flare, Counterspell, Courage, Fable. Oh god. I have no idea what to take, I'm gonna be honest. I think it's the Fable. I'm unsure though. Draws another Fable anyways. Feels bad, man. I need to cycle this. I did draw a land and another relic. Play Cecil. Play relic. Things aren't looking good, chat. We're gonna bolt Cecil. Or not. Yeah, I shouldn't have been the Overlord on turn 1. That was a mistake on my part for sure. I was like, oh, I could Emperor Bones it on turn 2. And it's like, not against this deck, you're not going to. When they have Spell Snare, Lightning Bolts out the wazoo. The dog. The dog has arrived. I think I have another. I don't have any more surveils, right? I'm gonna check. I don't think I have any more surveils. Look, we got a basic though. Do we have basic swamp in here? Yeah, we do have basic swamp. All right, let's get basic plains. More Cecil. I play Psychic Frog. Maybe try to bait them into playing something. Use the Stern Scolding. Use the counter spell. I think they just hold the bolt though. Yeah, I can use the counter spell. Put the frog under the Emperor Bones, even though it's gonna die. Let me pass. So I know they have Flare, Counterspell, Lightning Bolt in their hand. And they can copy Enduring Courage, which gives it makes a 5/3 haster. Wait, when this dies, does it make like a permanent copy of itself? How does this work? When this gets sacrificed. Okay, it's just gone. I want to pop this relic. I think I kind of have to pop this relic. Land. How you doing, Thorborg? I think I have to flip the Cecil. Flip into a 4/4, which is like not even that good for me. Play another Cecil. Try to bait the counterspell. They're gonna play Flare. Maybe I should just cast it. Starborg, thank you for the 38 months. If I cast it, then I don't know. They probably have another basic island, right? No way they don't have another basic island. I think we're going to 7, but I'm not casting Solitude. It's not bad. I might have to cast the Overlord. No, I think I have to impending this Overlord. Take another Cecil. I think Phelia. So here's the thing. I'm dead to this Enduring Courage. Because it's going to become a 5/3, and then the next one is going to become a 7/3. Other creatures gain indestructible. It's not helpful. I think I take it as like a Solitude, maybe? No, let's just take Cecil. I have to fetch Shock for Solitude. Hopefully it's base counterspell. It does not bait counterspell. Well, I think we tried our best. This is a really hard game to navigate. 5/3 and a 7/3 coming my way. I guess it's a 3/3 and a 7/3. Oh my god. Oh my dog. Oh my dog. I guess I should have Thoughtseize this and not the Fable. Nine 3 7 3 7 2 3 3 3 3. Oh my god. Alright. That was nuts. Try to tell you. Should have listened. Do I want to shock this in? Guess we're gonna hold up Fatal Push. Well, okay, it's not my fault they top back another Fable. How was I to know? Her hand was kind of cracked when I thought seized it anyways. The thing is, like, the Fable digs them into another enchantment dog anyways. Talisman. I've been seeing a lot of Thopter Sword. I don't know what event Thopter Sword did well in, but there's a lot of Thopter Sword now. How much do I care about a Tameo? Probably not at all. So I think I'm just gonna flicker this Bone Zone. Put a counter on the dog. They're probably gonna fix the Thoughtseize bug after they put Dark Mode in. Which is, of course, my most recent request to Daybreak. Was saying, hello, Daybreak Games. Could you please put Dark Mode into Magic the Gathering Online? And they said, LOL. I think it's worth the counter here. Untrue, though. Steve, thank you for the prime of 12 months. Ah. GG, Sven. Wait, post your list. It's sweet. I gotta steal it. It was too sick. If I win another match, alright. Deal. To wear sunglasses. I want to. Spitting that so I can eat it with Emperor Bones and kill both of their Thopter Foundries. Ooh, Thoughtseize. Well, let's start with that. Alright, not gonna pay for the Metallic Rebuke. Beginning of combat. I like the Witch Enchanter. And then we put the Witch Enchanter into play. Blow up a Thopter Foundry. They make a dude. And we blink the Witch Enchanter, and we blow up the other Thopter Foundry. I don't think I played the land for turn either. It's turn 5, I have 4 lands in play. Bring the homie back. Kill this Thopter Foundry. Alright. Against Thopter Sword, we got Clarion Conqueror, Wrath of the Skies. Consign could be okay. Let's cut 2 Fatal Pushes and all the Cecils. Sorry, Cecil. I just don't think you're that good. I don't even know if I want the Ketramose in this matchup. Relic's pretty good. Could board out an Ephemerate as well. Too anemic. Not enough lands. Good enough. They could have Harbingers, so maybe I want this basic swamp, and I just put back Godless Shrine instead. If anything happens to this frog, I explode. But hopefully the frog is okay. See if I want to Metallic Rebuke the Relic. The answer is no. Probably save a Metallic Rebuke for frog or another threat. I think I am going to play the frog into it. Oh, you know what? I should have fetched white. Oh, they don't even have it. What do they have? On dispatch, sure. I should have fetched Godless Shrine here. Or Plains or something. I guess I couldn't have gotten Plains to cast the frog. So Godless Shrine it is. Or I can cast Flickerwisp on curve. Tomato. Tammy is a bit of an issue. Wouldn't be if I had a 3-1 in play. But I fear I am not the smartest. This is fun. Uh-oh. Bounce a Mox Opal. Then I have an extra mana. I'm just gonna plus. Witch Enchanter. I think we leave it on top. Pretty okay with them bouncing that. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to blow up the Mox Opal or if I'm supposed to blow up the Clue token. But if they flip the Tameo... Okay, I chose wrong. I chose incorrectly. If I flip the Tameo, then I can like Flickerwisp it back. I think they're going to flip the Tameo here. Should also activate Relic, so that way they can't Emery back this Mox. Bouncing Mox Opal. I feel like I should be concerned. No, I haven't seen Jeskai Ascendancy in a minute. A lot of the Jeskai Ascendancy lists swapped over to playing Narset. And now that VV came out, you don't really need to even play Narset anymore. They don't have access to blue mana. 2 Baubles in the graveyard. Let's have a Wear Tear. I don't really get any mileage from attacking. I just cast this, target this. Murder the Mox Opal. then pop Relic. Alright, slowly but surely killing all the Mox Opals. Surprised they didn't draw off that clue, but maybe they have plans for that artifact. I think this is where I pop the Relic, just to make sure they don't get more cards. Chef Frank, thank you for the bribe of 2 months. I appreciate it, Seneca. Thank you. I deal with this Tameo pretty soon, too. Do I have another Surveil? I do have another Surveil. A blue-white. Dr. Foundry. Graveyard, not interested in that. Flickerwisp. So I could either kill Teferi or pressure Tameo. I could activate this Thopter Foundry once. Make 1 blocker. I lose my Flickerwisp, but that's kind of okay if I lose my Flickerwisp. I think I'm going to get rid of Teferi. Or attempt to get rid of Teferi. She comes back as the creature. This is fine. Then we get to go with this thingy. Pick up Flickerwisp. And then Flickerwisp. The Overlord. Maybe it's better to flicker the Witch Enchanter and kill this. Grab a Clarion Conqueror, pass the turn. Clarion Conqueror is a huge pickup here if we get to survive, and they don't have Sword. They don't have Sword plus Urza. It seems like a lot for them to have on 3 mana. So if I hit land off of Overlord attack, then I can go Flickerwisp, Tameo, plus Clarion Conqueror. Wait, Cavern of Souls on Wizard? That's kind of unhinged. Maybe I have pre-combat Clarion Conqueror. I have pre-combat Clarion Conqueror. I guess they just make Doppers in response, right? They like sack the Amber, they sack the Clue. Makes 2 blockers. Wait, 1 wizard mana. VV? Oh, I see. Well, let's go after the Tameo. All my homies hate Tameo. If I want to kill the Witch Enchanter, I think that's okay too. So I can pick it back up as a land. Clarion Conqueror, and then we just impend another Overlord. Pick up this Witch Enchanter. Or I can pick up Solitude. Pick up Solitude. Maybe I wanted to Solitude the Harbinger. This might be fixing their mana. I can't really tell. Oh yeah, I guess it is fixing their mana, right? Because they can still tap the Darksteel Citadel, whereas if I had killed the Harbinger, then they couldn't tap the Darksteel Citadel. I think I made a mistake. That's pretty good. I don't know. I think you could still tap that for blue mana. I'm not really sure. Kills the Overlord. Start dealing with the planeswalkers. 2 conquerors. Just feel like we need more conquerors, that's all. It's an artifact, so it shouldn't tap for anything, even if it's an island. I guess that makes sense. It's still an artifact. Alright, Clarion Conqueror wins the match. Good job, Clarion Conqueror. 2 more matches, chat. That looks good. Turn 1 Cecil, turn 2 Frog. Mango's advice this morning was never mulligan any hand, no matter what. Mangu lives and dies by the rule that if a hand has lands and spells in it, he should be able to keep it. And if he can't keep a hand that has lands and spells in it, he thinks that the deck's bad. Like, if he has to mulligan to a particular card, he thinks that the deck's bad. I loved my Brood Scale list. I think my Brood Scale list was amazing. I think Sephiroth does so much work in that deck. It's also just such a fun list to play with Sephiroth. I agree with that. Yeah, sometimes Mega advice is kind of unhinged, but it's hilarious. Speaking of Brood Scale. No, I don't have it on YouTube yet. We're gonna play it this week. The list that I made and played at the RCQs was like purely speculation off of that Friday night stream where I played Sephiroth Brood Scale and we went 1-3, and then I made a bunch of changes to the deck. And we got back-to-back second at the RCQs. That list for the most part was all just speculation. About, do I think this is good? Probably. Do they have Cozy Command? Cecil, though. How you doing, Don? You're playing Splinter Twin at Monday Night Modern. Oh, no. You should check out what my opponent was playing during this league, which was like Enduring Courage plus Fable the Mirror Breaker. It was like Splinter Twin, but better. I do think I need to play an untap land here and play a Relic so I can hold up Relic and crack for Fatal Push. Leyline Scion, the real Splinter Twin. That's factual. Take me back to a time when everybody was jamming Leyline Scion into every deck possible. Cozy Command. 6 months ago. I think it was like almost a year now. You played RC Denver, so did I. Yeah, remember when Pick Your Poison was good? That card was cracked for a whole day. Now it's more like a month or two. Yeah, almost time for modern rotation. Woo. Splash green isn't Murktide for Pick Your Poison. It was a good one to splash for back in the day. That's a lot of rumble. Its text is a lot less relevant today. It's not bad. But Wrath the Skies, you know. Overlord. Okay, we got a Ketramose Relic going now. And we saw Fatal Push up too. Also, a lot of the green decks just kind of died, huh? A lot of the non-Eldrazi green decks kind of died. Because a lot of them are playing Urza Saga. If you are a green deck, so you get to play Haywire Bite instead of Pick Your Poison. Flesh Raker. Samwise Combo's crying. Yawgmoth's crying too. Yawgmoth's like, bring me back to a simpler time. Alright, Broodscale dead. They could equip to the Flesh Raker. Oh, 2 mana? Ballista? Ow. I wonder if they meant to cast that Ballista for 1. I don't know, I'm at 5 life though. Am I just gonna die? Wait, no, stop. Okay, well I have Ketramose on top, but I'm gonna go to 1 if I Ketramose Relic. Seems not great. Maybe I'm just have to Witch Enchanter, blow up the blade. If I play Ketramose as a lifelinker, I just die to them casting like 2 colorless spells. Maybe it's a risk I have to take. How close are they to Emrakul? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If I have 2 colorless creatures, then it's just 2 damage per. I don't think I'm ever beating a Brood Scale though. So let's just play Ketramose. I guess I could play the Relic and draw a card. Try to hit something. Solitude. I mean, this is so mid. I'll leave it on top though. Alright, probably make it to the next turn. Probably dead next turn. I mean, if I pop the Relic, I die. Like, actually die. This has to kill me. Ancient Stirring is fine. K command. GG. Second Flesh Raker. Okay. 1 life in a dream. Okay. I don't know about that attack. I think they forgot Ketramose was online. Because I think what happened. They just said in chat. I don't know why I did that. So I could pop this Relic. I could pop this Blade. If I attack, they can go block, block, sack, sack. I can't pop this Relic. I don't think I tap it to draw. Good draw. And I think we attack with Ketramose. Block, block, sack, sack. That has menace, my friend. Illegal block. Straight to jail. Alright, then we play Witch Enchanter, tap land, say go. Still pretty dead. Code's Lex command. Oh, they scooped. I don't know how I won that. Probably shouldn't have. We do have 4 copies of Consign Memory postboard. And some Wrath Disguise and some Clarion Conquerors. I actually think Ketramose is probably bad in this matchup. Yeah, that jump attack actually saved my life. Think we go out Relic, out Ketramose, out Ephemerate. Thoughtseize is fine. Solitude's fine. Maybe I don't need this many. And then we can take out Emperor Bones. Turn 2 Frog is like the best thing you can do against this deck. We'll drop 1 Cecil. Can also bring in Vindicate. I don't like Vindicate against Brood Scale nearly as much as I do against traditional Eldrazi decks. It's not bad though. I could see bringing it in. Could take out the other 2 Cecils for it. But we're here to try Cecil. And so far, Cecil has not impressed me today. Indicate. Target permanent. Blade a la Blood Chief. A la Blood Chieftain. Brood Scale, Flesh Shrieker, Soul Guide Lantern, Writhing Chrysalis. I think I'm going to take Writhing Chrysalis. Because I do have the answer to the Brood Scale in my hand, so I think I can just chill for a little bit. Frog. Yo, Dingo. Thank you for the 2 months. Appreciate it, fellow Dingo. Sax the Soul Guide Lantern cycle. Makes sense to me. Flesh Raker. Ooh, another Fatal Push. I don't hate that. It might be better this turn, just like Fatal Push, instead of cast Clarion Conqueror. Let's go get Swamp. Push Pass. Another sad green loss. Rip green. Got an Eldrazi Temple. Uncounterable Brood Scale. They could have activated the Brood Scale with the leftover mana that they had, instead of equipping the blade to it. More Fatal Push. More Frog. More Fatal Push, more Frog, more power. Play Clarion Conqueror, play Marsh Flats, go. Yeah, they go with Clarion plus Frog synergy. Chrysalis. Let's grab Watery Grave and then Push Fatale. It's here to save Shadow, not Sewers. It's not saving either deck right now. Cast Overlord. Take Flickerwisp, say go. I don't know if I was supposed to cast Overlord or Impending, hope for Flickerwisp. I don't know if it really matters. I feel like we're super far ahead this game. Barring Kozilek's command. I don't get to attack with Frog here, though. take Boggart Trawler, and I think we're gonna cast the Boggart Trawler. Get rid of their graveyard, so I don't lose to Emrakul. Hell yeah, payday. Scoop. Alright, chat, prediction time. I haven't played Modern in a year. Does it rule or does it drool? It's pretty great right now. I think if you asked me that question before Tarkir, I would have been pretty low on Modern, but I think Tarkir and Final Fantasy added some really sweet cards to Modern. So I think I'm back to enjoying Modern from a couple sets ago. Shadowy Backstreets. The Bone Zone. I have the Bone Zone on top. Hopefully we end the night with Lantern. It's just Eldrazi. Just the Druzy. Looks like it's a blue-red through the breach Eldrazi. Which means Solitude's going to do a lot of work. Because I think Solitude's going to do a lot of work, I'm going to try to hold on to this Phelia as a white card. Just play Frog instead. What do you want out of Modern Horizons 4? Fire Covenant, Baleful Strix, Pernacious Deed. I want all the shitty legacy cards to be in Modern. Just the, like, borderline unplayable legacy cards. No True Name Nemesis. Oh, good, they have 5 cakes on turn 3. Why do they have so much cake? I had a dream a while ago where I was playing Coco with Songcraft Mages and Oculus, and my 2 magic pilled them. Doesn't have to be a dream, that could be a reality. Can't promise you it's good. Or playable, even. Alright. Pass the turn. Why do they have 7 mana on turn 3? Somebody explain it to me in layman's terms. Why am I getting dunked on? Drawing the Fatal Push is such a beat. Soul Land, Talisman's drawn. I think they're going to take Emperor Bones, but I could be wrong. Okay, I'm wrong. That's not bad. I don't know if I'm supposed to kill a spawn here, but I kind of feel like I should. I also think I'm supposed to just grab Solitude here and then just sit on Solitude instead of grabbing Overlord. But the reason being, if they have Through the Breach, they can just Through the Breach Emrakul and I can Solitude with Emperor Bones. Cool with that too. They seem like a deck that's playing Through the Breach or Portent of Calamity, one of the two. Another one. Yeah, Kozilek's Command's broken. It's a fundamentally busted card. Alright, let's grab Overlord. Let's put that Overlord into play. Let's put that Overlord into play. Let's grab white card. Attack. Try to find Solitude. Flickerwisp. Draw a card off the frog. Phelia. And we're gonna Ephemerate the Overlord. And once again, try to find Solitude. Oh, hey, Solitude. What up, buddy? How you doing? Turns out that them having all this mana just didn't matter. Scoop. We got 4 copies of Consign of Memory, some Indicates. I think Clarion Conqueror is decent. Thoughtseize is good. Fatal Push, I'm out. Ketramose, Relic, I'm out as well. Ephemerate's okay. Maybe 1 Solitude out. Yeah, no Watery Grave Phantom in this list. On a mulligan to 6. Plays a turn 1 Soul Guide Lantern off of a Sink into Stupor. Frog spotted. Wow, no imprint on the Ugin's Lab either. Let's try to surveil in the Consign of Memory. I don't mind Thoughtseize either. That's probably better than playing Frog this turn. It's like spot checking for their 1 stock up or whatever. Kozilek's Command, Thought Not Seer, Unholy Heat. I will take Kozilek's Command. I will take the good card. Play Clarion Conqueror. They're going to crack the Soul Guide Lantern to draw a card, most likely. Unless they just have another Kozilek's Command. Oh, they thought he's bugged on a Kozilek's Command, I think. Alright. Clarion Conqueror coming up huge here. I actually just don't get to cast anything. They have 3 mana instead of 5. Frog. They can actually Unholy Heat my Frog because I don't get to activate my abilities of my Frog. But if they're spending the Unholy Heat on the Frog, then they're not spending it on the Clarion Conqueror. Sure. Frog down. Can't activate the Frog, so he lived a good life. I think they have to take Overlord. Just don't have a choice. They don't have a say in the matter, I don't believe. Bone Zone. Guess I could take Kozilek's Return out of the graveyard. Rip camera. My camera died so my dog could live. A worthwhile exchange, if you ask me. Take my other Overlord. I'll remember you, Overlord. I still have to make the meme that says this format is so flourishing. Whenever my camera dies. That's such a good idea, Deft. My dog. I haven't forgotten. It's been sitting rent-free in my head for a while. Alright, Clarion Conqueror. Just a few more attacks, buddy. I don't know if I was even supposed to blink that Thoughtseize here. Maybe I was just supposed to attack with the Clarion Conqueror, but I had no idea. But my next card was Overlord. If I knew my next card was Overlord, I definitely would have attacked, of course. This card's Fury. This card's worse than Fury. Worse in the sense that it's better. This card's decimating my opponent right now. Fury would have done nothing. Black, please. Got you. Can do. Done. Can't see a thing. I can't activate Emperor Bones the Clarion Conqueror out. But if they kill the Clarion Conqueror, then yeah. I think they drew another Kozilek's command. Damn, they made spawns. That's crazy. I'll trade. We're going to 1 life. That's the thing, right? So I can't hardcast this Overlord. They're going to 1 life. I'm cutting them off of red mana because they can't activate this talisman. Or the graveyard, whatever this is, which is another Cecil. And try to dig the Flickerwisp. It's only consign a memory. Take the dog. Pass. Hopefully this gets a concession. Hey, we did it. We 4-1'd. We're the greatest. And so are the believers. This deck was pretty solid. I don't know if Cecil was great in the deck, but deck's good. I always thought this deck was pretty good. I don't know if you want to be a white, black, or Esper. It seems like Frog's pretty powerful. So maybe Esper's the better place to be at the moment. Either way, chat, appreciate y'all hanging out today. Hope you all have a beautiful morning, evening, afternoon, night, no matter where you are in the world. I'll be back tomorrow, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern, to play a ton more Modern. And then eventually, hopefully soon, we're going to get Final Fantasy going again, Oblivion, Expedition 33, Super Mario 64.
Have you
Bing
peaked?
bong, bing bong, bing bing bong.
Have you peaked?
You're a third-rate duelist.
I can't take it anymore.